I'm here and I'm queer.
Yeah, well, it's good to have you back. By the way, speaking of queer, I showed up at the airport, LaGuardia Airport, with Steve Big Dick Rogers. Huge line at the airport because we're back.
At 5 a.m.?
No, this is the different. This is the way out. It's packed, crazy line. And he goes, I'm clear. And again, I'm like, what? The opener's going to beat me through the line? You got to be shitting me.
I love clear.
And the lady goes, hey, well, right now we're doing a special offer. If you bring your buddy, $50, he gets clear for the year.
What?
And I said, well, I'm queer, and I'll take clear for the year.
Yeah, clear. You're going clear like a Scientologist.
Yeah, so I grabbed my gear and got clear for the year for $50.
Here.
With him. And I had to just put my fingerprints. But doesn't it freak you out? I don't want to be one of these guys that's they're giving you the fucking vaccine so they can look at your tits at night. But they literally said, which one of these cities isn't meaningful to you?
What?
And it was Rockford, Illinois, which was the answer.
Yeah.
Burlington, Massachusetts, where I worked at Sears 25 years ago. Everett, Mass, where I fucked my dad like 30 years ago.
Yeah, we've had many nights at Everett, Mass.
And then it was Astoria, New York, where I currently live. And I'm like, where's this question from? What is this?
What are they? They following you? They got tabs on you? You spit in a test tube? They get your blood sample?
It's strange. They scanned my eyeballs, and then they knew I worked at the Burlington Mall.
Wow.
And then they said, when is Sarah Talamash's birthday? And I'm like, all right, I type in Sarah Talamash's birthday. Bloop, you're clear. And I'm like, this is fucking freaky. And I'm not one of these guys that eats mushrooms and, doesn't use a payphone or whatever.
Sure. Yeah. You're on the grid there, Chachi. I mean, that's it. It's a wrap.
I mean, it's a griddle. I don't know what's going on, but I fucking wipe dog shit all over my windows so they can't listen to my calls. I'm scared to death.
You're going to be wearing a tinfoil hat soon and bugging your phone because this is it. You're in. You're in the system.
I'm Randy Quaid, so I am the fucking Shore Patrol. I'm terrified, but so we'll see. But I got clear now, and that's exciting.
I grew up mowing lawns. I grew up in a goddamn dilapidated mansion. We had the football field in the back. I had to cut that puppy with a unelectric mower. What do you call that? Unelectric?
Non-electric.
Regular mower? A clipper mower? A
natural? No, organic?
Organic, CBD. What is that? Gluten-free mower? I don't know, but it was a regular old mower, and that thing was, I had one glass of lemonade. I got 8 cents if I did it. I grew up in the 40s. It was a whole different world back then.
Very vulnerable.
Violating.
There's no control. It feels creepy.
Yeah.
But the guy, I was like, my heart's racing. The guy's like, that's great. Your heart is supposed to race. You're facing an adverse situation, and your heart's doing what it's designed to do. That's what it's... And that calmed me down. He's like, that's what it's scientifically designed to do. You're nervous, so your heart is racing. It's getting ready to fight or fuck or flee.
Yes.
So I said, great, that makes me feel good. Then I come into the room. Now they got to take me to the operating room. I already got the IV, so that's like kind of the worst part. I lay down in the room. I meet the doctor, and I forgot about this. The doctor that recommended me to him, or whatever you call that. What the fuck's that word?
Recommended?
No. Chef recommends?
I
never remember that word.
Exiled.
They say, were you blanked by somebody?
Forwarded?
Recommended? Requested?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, what's that word? Shall we know what I'm talking about? They use it in medical terms.
Yeah. Reconnaissance.
Recommended.
Oh, damn. I know what you're talking about.
Required. I think it's an R.
It's an R, all right. Retard. No, shit. Restitution.
Were you blanked by someone? Referred!
Yeah!
Shelby!
Look who's back, baby. No
Referred.
T-shirt. He's got a button down.
The Shelby window would have been great.
The window.
So he referred me. So when he referred me, he's like, this doctor, he looks 11 years old. Don't hold it against him. And at the time, that was 3 months ago. So I went, okay, whatever. He looks 11.
Yeah.
Then now I'm shitting my pants. I got an IV in my ass. The doctor walks in. He looks 11. I was like, what, are you kidding me? I go, who the fuck is this?
What is this, a Doogie Howser school?
I got Vinny and Doogie coming in here. And then I remembered. I go, oh, he said... He's referred. He said he looks 11. Don't hold it against him. But man, I mean, when I tell you this guy looks 11, I mean, he looks 11.
Wow.
And it's Michael Jackson's birthday or whatever. I was like, what if he got fucked by MJ?
Yeah, he might have. I keep thinking he's the kid from McDonald's, the little guy behind the counter. Remember the kid in upstate or wherever?
Oh, the fat kid?
Yeah, I keep picturing that guy as your doctor.
Oh, no. This guy's more petite.
More petite than that guy?
That guy was fat.
Oh,
He was a fat little number.
the monkey on my back. I thought the monkey got AIDS or swine flu, and here we are. I'm walking through churches going, oh, what do you got? Oh, wow, 1880. How do you like that? Good year. What is that, a stained glass? Get out of town. Brutal.
Churches? You're not doing a church, are you?
We're not. You walk through because these churches now, some sexy gay guy buys it and makes it all jizzy and cool lights, and they make it all hip. And so it's not secular. That's the big word. But it's still a church. It still feels weird. So we're doing we found a place.
What is secular? That means just the people of that sect?
I think I didn't know either. It means it's not religious anymore. It's just like open to the public, normal, not weird and culty.
Because they say sect. I don't know what sect is. There's all these words that you don't even go over. You just hear sect or denomination. I'm like, I don't know what sect is. I don't know what denomination is. I don't know what sexual healing is. I don't know what gay sect is.
Well, Sexual Healing is a song by Marvin Gaye, so that was close. But I think non-denominational is weird because it's money too. What denomination is that money? It's a 2, it's a 1, it's a 5.
Well, I know domination sex. That I know. I did that this morning when I was getting my cream.
Dominatrix. yeah, right. And then there's non-denominator, which is a fraction.
And common denominator.
Yes.
That's me. Right. My therapist.
That's always bad when you get called a common denominator. Well, I think the common denominator is you. And you're like, it is me.
Yeah, that's always hurtful. When you're trying to complain about something and everyone's like, I think it's you. And you're like this. Well, that's not what I was looking for. I got to find a new friend now.
But I would love a boat, but all you hear is they depreciate in value the second you take it off the pier. And I'm like, I couldn't enjoy it because every day would go by and go, it's worth less. It's worth less.
Well, it's worth what you get out of it, I guess. But there's the old adage, it's nice to know someone with a boat, sucks to have a boat. And then you know what boat stands for? Bust out another 1,000.
Ooh, I love those. What are you, anagram, anachronism, anal fisher?
I think it's synonym, if I'm not mistaken, which I probably am.
No, that ain't it.
Synonym is like woman and cunt.
Yes, it's the same. Two of the same. Right. Woman and worthless or useless. But an antonym is opposite. But Seinfeld's got the great one. He's like, that's what golf is. Go out, leave family.
That's great.
Well, that's his joke. But I'm saying there's got to be a term for that move.
Which move?
Anagram, anachronism, anaphylactic, Anna Nicole Smith.
Where are we at again? I forget what we were talking about.
I'm all over the road. Go out, leave family, golf, bust out another 1,000.
Oh, right.
Boat. That's got
acronym.
Is it acronym?
It's acronym, yeah.
All right.
NASA, National Air and Space Asshole.
Yes. Abbreviation.
Yes.
Abreva.
But what were we talking about?
Oh,
what was I
sorry.
Say? I had something. Oh, the haircut, maybe.
So I'm like, they don't want me to go on. So another square white guy is gonna go up and ruin these nights. It's gonna be a fucking what do you call that thing? What's that website that they you get beat up and they put it on the site?
Oh, and one.
No, not and one.
No,
what it's true crime. What is that called?
Parlor.
No, Parlor's big now.
Not anymore.
What is that thing?
Oh, hold on. I know what it is. I'm going to say it. Hot Fuzz.
Oh, no. Hot Blooded.
No. I know what it is, though. It's
Why do I know this? Boy, we sound like a couple of crackers here.
It is like and one mixtape.
Yeah, it's something like that. Oh, World Star.
Yes, that's it. That's it.
There it is. Woo, boy, give me the honky award over here. Good Lord. So I'm gonna be on World Star. The N-word's gonna slip. Something's gonna happen. So I go on and I go, here we go. They bring me up and they look at me and they go, here we go, another fucking dweeb. And so I go on and I just start pelting them with the hardest, most offensive jokes I have. Black jokes, Cosby joke, rape joke, age joke, and I'm killing.
Oh, wow.
I'm killing. because they didn't see it coming. And it was the highlight of my night, and these guys were fucking fist pumping and howling, and they're like, oh, shit, like doing the thing where they jump around like they saw a magic trick. And, man, I hugged them all after. We got photos. It just goes to, you never know with comedy. You never know what you're going to get into. One guy, at one point, I said a joke, and he goes, damn, this dude got no chill. And the place went crazy. And,
no chill?
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess no filter. I don't know.
Okay.
So, boy, highlight of my year. And I went from regretting, disappointed, bummed out, frustrated to like, how's this going to be? I'm nervous, doubting, and it was great.
It always feels great to do something. It always feels better to do the thing than not do the thing.
That's true, but every queef in your being is saying don't do it, but I'm glad I did it.
That's great. I think it's like there's science behind it, that thing, the ecological, evolutionary thing. Your brain from, 1812 or whatever the fuck is like, there's trouble out there. So your brain is like, stay in when you're safe. We're safe here. It wants you to stay in the cave because there's T-Rexes or whatever the fuck.
Yes.
But you face the T-Rex and the brontosauruses, and they loved you.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that every movie there's a conflict? What if in every movie they went, we got a conflict? Let's go the other way. Let's stay home. Let's watch Netflix and get under the covers. Every movie would suck.
Yes, Netflix and no chill.
Oh, nice, Fatty. So, yeah, also, I think that's why that colloquialism, that could be wrong, they exist. You know, the one where they go, do something every day that scares you. And everybody goes, oh, I'm supposed to do heroin every day? Should I jump off a cliff every day? Rah! And you're like, no, you got. I think the point is to go for that thing and mix it up.
Yeah, challenge it. And I talk about this all the time. It's like when I was young, living life to the fullest was like, I got to stay out till sunup and drink 100 beers and kick someone's windshield in and drive drunk and fuck a fat lady.
Yes.
But now, living life to the fullest for me is like I sit and I meditate and I have like sex with my wife and pretend I'm black, and then we get up and say a prayer and watch a program, and then we snuggle and I have a nice conversation with a friend and maybe do a little reading, and I'm like, but I'm in it for all of it. I'm connected and focused and centered for all the activities, even brushing my teeth, and that's life to the fullest. Not blacking out on a fucking Tuesday and taking a street sign and putting it in my wife's bed.
It's a good point. Yeah, you're actually avoiding life when you're blacking out and taking a couple of Percocets and going down on a relative. It's better when you're living it in the moment.
Exactly. You just described Easter Sunday